So this is an apology video, and this is an apology video to the Aldi grocery store chain. I had a video several months ago about Aldi because they were in the news and they were talking about how they're going to be cutting a bunch of prices throughout the stores all across the country. And I had said, after reading the article, I had said, the problem with Aldi, and this was the case with the two Aldis that were closest to my house, is that every time I had gone in there, it was in complete disarray. There was boxes everywhere. There was junk, half unpacked. There was no staff in there to service anything. It was just an absolute complete mess. And so the interesting thing about that video is probably about 75% of the comments came back and said that they loved their Aldi. It was always super clean, that they had not experienced this. But about 25% of the comments at that time agreed with me because they said, they purposefully don't have a lot of staff in the stores to keep things cheap. You bag your own groceries, all of that. And that, usually they did have a lot of boxes around and things just generally weren't kept up and cleaned up because they had so few staff. And so I thought about this a little bit and I said, you know what, there's an Aldi on the way home off the freeway. Not the two close ones that were to my house. There's Aldi on the way home on the freeway from work. I'm going to go through there one day and try it again because some people said, it's the cheapest, even cheaper than Walmart. Quality's great, love it, da-da-da-da-da. It's like, okay, I'm going to try it one more time. So I went in there and the store was super clean. It was super nice. I was honestly amazed. I was walking around the store and I said to my girlfriend, I think I have to make an apology video to Aldi because when we got done and we checked out what would have been at Stater Brothers or Ralph's or Albertsons, $225 worth of groceries was about $125 at Aldi. So it was super cheap. And the store was really clean, really well maintained. And it made me think, why is there such a difference between the stores that I had been to 3 or 4 times and this Aldi? And I think it is the staffing thing. And I think it is that, a lot of employers are having trouble staffing stores right now. And when you don't have enough people, it means that stuff gets delivered and not put away. It means that stuff is not cleaned up. The ones that I had been in before, there was boxes everywhere, there was plastic everywhere, there was garbage on the ground that was all a mess of everything. And it wasn't just there's a couple things that need to be put away. It was a mess. And it was pretty dirty. And so I think that they are a great store with really good quality products. Now it's been a couple months that I've been shopping almost exclusively at Aldi if I can, because it is cheaper and the quality is very good for what I've seen so far. I think it's a great option if you have one in your area to try. But the thing that I would say to Aldi as a company is keep an eye on the fact that you have to keep enough staff so that things aren't super cluttered, not put away, plastic and boxes everywhere, trip hazards for people, all that kind of stuff. And I think if they can just hire a little bit more staff collectively in order to do that, I think that they'll be in a good place. But apologies to Aldi for, the judgment. Like I said, I'd been to Aldi stores 3 or 4 times and I'd had really bad experiences. And then after reading, the hundreds of comments that were on that video just happened to blow up. You don't have any control anymore over what videos blow up or which ones just completely crash sometimes. Videos about Aldi or Pizza Hut or whatever are the ones that blow up now for some reason. So it's an apology to them because if they can get the staffing right, I think they've got a great product. Let me guys know, what's your experience with Aldi?